Insouciant long pigs, it is I, Salvage1, coming at you for another Transformers transformation review thingy. Yes, this time we're taking a look at Transformers Armada Megatron. Yes, here he is. Oh, and Leader-1. Yes, here he is. It is H-Tank goodness. Yes, indeed, he did it. Right, we're going to have a look at Leader-1 first. And here's a minicon, and he's a very nice minicon, actually. Little rocket truck, little laser cannon truck. There's a number of different ways you can do this. But let's just take a closer look at him there. We've got some nice yellow cockpit there. You've got some nice headlights there. Some nice laser cannons, you know, the usual. And you can see how this is going to transform. But this is one of the reasons why I like Armada, especially, out of the Unicron trilogy. It's the fact that each toy is two toys. So you get a big guy, and then you get a partner minicon, which is pretty cool. But like I said, there's a number of ways you can do this for the truck. So this is the official mode, but you can, if you just move the legs down and then rotate them back on themselves like so, like that, and have that point over there, you can actually rotate the missiles back like that. So you've got that configuration going on, which is pretty cool. And you can raise these up as you chose, and you can pew all day. But let's just take him back to his original configuration. Yeah, there he is. He's pretty cool. I do like him. Right, so transform him then. It's easy transformation. You can see how it's going. You can pull his legs down, and then you flatten out the guns, and there he is. Pull it straight out with the arms, and there is Leader-1 in his Leader-1 goodness. And he's pretty cool. I like the colour scheme. The sort of the grey, the sort of metallic. I want to say darker grey. I want to say it looks a bit more blue on camera. You got a gun hand there, which is pretty cool, and then you got a fist on the other side. Nice, beautiful face sculpt. Very minimalistic, but it kind of works. Nice minicon symbol. It'd be nice if that was painted, but you know you can't have everything. And some tech details on his feet, and he's pretty cool. In terms of articulation, he can rotate his arms at 360 degrees. He can move his leg forward. And if you pull the laser cannon down a bit, he can bend his knee as well. But other than that, that's it. I mean, what more do you need out of a little dude? And there he is. So what we're going to do is we're going to take him back to vehicle mode just for now, because we're going to need him for his minicon power abilities in a moment. So, oh, he does roll very nicely as well, which is pretty cool. So we'll just put you there. And then we'll take a look at Megatron himself. Now, it is electronic. Unfortunately, I don't have any batteries. I got this off the lovely Craig Stewart. He assured me that the batteries... He said the electronics work, but unfortunately I still haven't tested them yet. And he's missing the big missile at the front and the little missiles at the back here. But, you know, it is what it is. I'll explain the sound effects. Basically, look at them. This isn't the right ratchet. So you can move the tank turret up and down. You can rotate 360 degrees. So basically, the sound effects you'd get is you'd fire this one, you'd push it in like that. It's on a spring. You'd also fire the missile out, and you'd get like a cannon fire sound. When you rotate the turret, you'd get Megatron. This would light up, and you get Megatron. He goes Megatron attack. You know. Or Decepticons attack, I think it is. Then you put the minicon on here. So you get the minicon port and you put him on the roof mount like that. And then what that does is it's on a hey, let me check it off. It's on an L shape. So what you do is you slide this back and lock it into position. We'll see if I can get a Galvatron at TFN this year. With Clench, I believe he is, the minicon that comes with Galvatron. It's the same dude, but different colour. So basically what you do is you slide this into the L shape, and this section pops forward. So you slide that in like that, and then that would lock into position. And here you get extra missiles, and then you got some buttons there that would fire them off, which is pretty cool. So we'll just put that back into thingy. And on this one, which is the turret, the hatch to get into the tank, you would put him on there like that, and then you'd rotate it slightly left and right, and you get like a machine gun type sound, which is pretty cool. You've got a minicon port here, which doesn't do anything. You've got a minicon port here as well, which doesn't do anything, but just you can attach a minicon like that, which is cool. Here, this thing is pretty cool. So there's a button there. You press the button and boing, and now you can fit 3 more minicons, which is pretty sweet, isn't it? And they just fold in like that, and like I say, push the button and it pops out, which is pretty cool. So you've got to put them in. They're on there's like a flap here. You've got to put them down in a sequence. You've got to go 1, 2, and then 3. Locks them all into position. This side, again, you can put a minicon on here as well, but you can also slide it back, rotate it out, and put another minicon on the other side there as well. I mean, this guy's minicon ported to all hell. You can put a minicon there, another minicon there, another one there. Another gimmick you've got here is you can slide this out like that, and this tread comes, so you can almost like, you can be chasing a minicon like so, and you can roll it up on there, pull out this little arm, and then he can lock him into place. Hang on, let me just do that. Makes it a bit easier. There you go. Then you can lock him into place. So he kind of captures him. Which is pretty cool. And then on this side, so you just, so there's some nice detail in there. You've got a nice ramp. You've got like, like a ramp there as well. Nice detail on the claw arms. So you just slide that back in, and then you rotate this back and in like that. And on this side, you've got a minicon prison. Excuse me. You slide this whole section out like that, and then you can open it up like so. Then you can get your minicon, and then you can collapse it in a bit, and you can capture one in there, which is really cool. Really cool. And then that just snaps back into place and fits back into his leg, which is really cool. One of the things that the Legacy one is missing, all of these, they've got the details on there, but they are missing the functionality. So, let's take a closer look at the tank mode. You've got some really nice, all tech details, all sculpted through there, even on the back of the feet there. I'll show a lot of it off in robot mode as well. You've got the nice big headlights at the front there, like these sort of angry looking spikes that I would imagine they was chasing somebody, you could ram right into the kneecaps. And then you've got what will become the head. You've got these pincers that you can also catch minicons with, which is pretty cool. The tank turret, obviously that's the speaker grill there. This would flash. You got another searchlight there, which is nice. You've got I think these are mortar shells that you could pretend to fire off. Then you've got like an engine, like a power generator thing there, and obviously this is the bit that pops up like that. And then it would make a sound as well because it hit that little button there when it popped up, and then fire the missiles. So yeah, I mean, this guy's loaded. I've got some more details on the side there as well, which is really nice. Gets closer detail there we go. Yeah, really cool. Really cool, really cool, really cool, really cool, really cool. So let's transform him to robot mode. He's not a lot of transformation really, but it works. So firstly, we come to the back and then we rotate these toes up like so. Same for this side. And you get his heel, and then you push that back as well. And then you can stand him up like that. So now what we do, if we come to this side, is we pull out the legs. So we just stretch him up like so. And like so. And then what we do is we separate this, hang on a minute. We separate this section here. No, we don't. What do we do? Oh, yeah. No, we just rotate that round. I thought that's for later. So we separate that up like that. Then what we do is we can... I'm going to need a riser. This guy's pretty tall. There we go. Alright. So now... what we do is we come to this section here at the side of what was the tank treads. There we are. Open this door up, pull out his arm. Listen at these ratchets. Ah. Same for this side. Pull this out like that, and then you rotate this down. Listen at these ratchets. Ah. And then we're nearly done. And then you get this little slider switch here, and it reveals his head. And there is Megatron in his robot mode. And he's fucking cool, isn't he? I've always liked Armada Megatron. I think he's a very, very cool version of Megatron. You know, this big green H-tank. The colour scheme works really well. Fortunately, this doesn't close properly. I think it's just because of the age. I mean, this thing's 20 odd years old now. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like it. You got some really good. Got a really good face sculpt in there. Let's zoom that in. Look at that. That is an angry lad, isn't it? That is an angry boy. He's got these big antlers, which is really cool. But he's just a nasty piece of work. Nice Decepticon symbol in there. Got some nice details on the chest. Bit asymmetric details as well. Got these orange bits on his shoulders. Nice big sculpted Decepticon symbols. Got nice abs there. He's been going to the gym. He hasn't skipped leg day either. He got some nice details on the legs. He got these nice tech parts in his legs there, which are asymmetrical. It's all asymmetrical, which is really nice. Nice big old feet. So yeah, he's pretty fucking cool. I do like him. Now again, one of the gimmicks is in the show, you lift his arm up like that, and then you rotate his tank turret in like that, and that's how he has it on his waist, which is really cool. Now, one thing I like to do with this Megatron is I like to just knock his arms back just slightly like that. It just gives him an extra look, and it sort of brings his face out a bit, so which is pretty cool. So, in terms of articulation then, his head can rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder. He can rotate his head can rotate 360 degrees at the head, not the shoulder. He can't look up and down or anything. He can rotate his arms 360 degrees, but you kind of got to get the tank turret in the right place to do it. But you can do it. But listen to those joints. Oh, you don't get that anymore, do you? You can bend at the arm, at the elbow. You can rotate in and out as well. This one's got a gimmick on it. I'll explain that in a moment. For this side, you can... Oh yeah, he's got rotation at the elbow as well. You've got rotation at the wrist. You've got no forward back motion on the legs, which is a bit of a shame. But you can do the Perceptor kick, and that is your lot. But he stands well, and that's what we need. So you've got minicons, so you can put minicons on his arms. So this particular one can go on his forearm here, and you slide it forward, and boom, he has a little knife, a little shiv. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. I love Armada. You can get all these gimmicks out of them. Another gimmick is, so when he gets energized, so in the cartoon, Leader-1 here would attach here, sorry, and then, as I say, pull the gun up like that. Now, what would happen is, you lift his arms up, lift that up. Now you lift his whole torso up like that. His tank turret would rotate round. He says, there we are. His tank turret would rotate round, and that would slide back in, and that would point forward. So you could point these out, and then what would you do? What would happen next is you come to this side, and there's a little lever there, little crank. So then you'd rotate that, and this would rotate round. Unfortunately, it doesn't work, but the idea is it would spin like that and fire up. It does work. It doesn't work. When you turn it like that, that spins. But you get the idea. So yeah, it'd fire off like that. It'd go pew 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 pew, which is cool. Which is really cool. Now he does have another gimmick, but I'm going to show that off in a different review. But yeah, I'll explain why later. So what we'll do is we'll just put him back the way he was for now. And then we rotate that in like that. Now with this crank, you've got a little hook there. So you've just got to get that in the right place, and then that just slides down on top and locks that into position, which is really nice. So there we go. And there is Megatron, all ready for battle. It's pretty cool. So we'll just take Leader-1 off there as well. There we are. There we are. I think I just broke it. There we are. So you get Leader-1, and then you transform him again back to robot mode. Oh, you can, another way of doing it is, like I said before, you can position him like so, and then you rotate his little wrist down like that, and then you can put it in his hand, like so. Maybe not that side. It's that one, I think. Like so. And he can become a target master. How cool is that? That's really cool. So you've got options. Options are good. So we'll just transform him back to his robot mode, and then we'll stand him next to him. So you can have him bristling with weapons, or have him stood there like that. And there is Megatron and Leader-1. I hope you enjoyed this review, as much as I did making it, which is pretty cool. According to my analytics, 77% of people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. Hit subscribe. It takes 2 seconds. Also, turn bell notifications on, which will inform you when I've got new videos out, which should be every Thursday and Saturday. Except for next week, because it'll be TF Nation that weekend. So my video output probably might cease just for that weekend. But stay tuned, because I will have more goodies after that. So that's me. That's Megatron. And I will catch you all later. Bye for now.